Welcome.
The Improvisers explore.
Improv.
Playing formats.
Behind the scenes discussions.
Improv tips and tricks.
With Ben Z and Lindsay D.
Hey guys, we are.
Welcome.
We got a comment. We got a comment. We are a new name. We have a new name, just like Prince had many names. The artist formerly known as Prince. We are the artists formerly known as Gen V.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to reveal the name?
Yes, as you can see from the description or the title of this video.
Hopefully.
Here. Yes,
Yeah.
Unless you're listening to this while doing your dishes. We are now, because of the comments that won the most votes, we are the Improvisers. Improviser,
Yes.
It's just like being an improviser, but it adds another O.
Yes, so it's improving. And that's what we are about. Improving in improv. So the improvisers makes sense, right? Kind of?
Yeah, because I've been doing improv basically for like 24, 25 years now. And Lindsay, how long have you been doing it?
Probably 10-ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
10-ish.
So we've got about 35 combined years of improv, and Lindsay and I have found a kinship in that we are always trying to improve. And so totally. And so I think our shtick, if you will have it, dear viewer, is that we will be doing improv by just picking a selection of a location from a book. This is one I just found next to my partner's bedside, and we then will do some improv. It could be everything from a monoscene to a long-winded musical. We've done lots of those before, performed those for audiences. And then we, at the end, say, okay, what was going on in your mind here, and what could we do to make things easier, more fun, and more fulfilling the next time, which is the line that I use for all of my students as well. And Lindsay's, of course, as a teacher,
True.
is always trying to help other people improve too. So thus the improvisers.
100%. And I feel like as well, guys, the best way to improve as well is to have that reflection with your partner or ensemble or whatever after the fact, and just talk about what you did great, what you'd improve, other things you could have chosen, offers you missed, offers, you loved, all of that stuff. So that's really what we're passionate about, is just really reflecting on these things, because it's through reflection that learning actually happens. So, that's what we're about. So we're the improvisers.
Yeah.
Let's get started. We're going to do a monoscene, I think.
Yes.
Perhaps.
So I'm preparing right now for a show that I'm going to do at the Dramatic Improv Festival with Tony Rutledge and Michael Gellman, using exercise, or probably using stuff from Michael Gellman's book, The Process. One of the founders of long-form improv gets credit for the idea of turning improv into regular plays. And so he has an exercise in there that starts off with a location where you just kind of discover something within you, within the location, and then speak from there, and then do a whole bunch of other improv stuff that's in that book and that has been established for the last 50 plus years of improv education. So
Yes.
I'm now just scrolling through this book, and so this one is talking about getting a law degree in Australia. So why don't we
Very specific.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just be like in a law classroom where people study law?
Where people study law, guys.
Yes, where people study law.
Where people study law. All right.
All right. I'm scared. I'm always scared, but here we go.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. I just want to sit. I'm going to sit over here. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You're good. Everyone's just concentrating. We've already started. Okay.
Just pretend I'm not here. Just pretend that I'm not here. I'm just pulling the chair over. Just pretend
Okay.
I'm not here.
All right. Well, they've already started, and
Just
I'm
really
excited for that. Yeah.
quietly. Just really quietly. Just.
You guys, yeah, just focus. You've got about another 20 minutes. Okay. Another 20 minutes. Great.
Sorry. What are we doing?
Wow.
What are we doing?
Well, I mean, we're not doing much. The students are taking a test.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I guess I'm here making sure nobody cheats. But I mean, these are adults. They're not going to be like trying to cheat on a law exam. So
Why would you? You know, like that's not a good way to start life, is it? Really? They're adults though, so they haven't just started. They're just. You know what? I'm a bit nervous because I feel like.
yeah, I was going to say you look really nervous. I don't
Yeah,
think you need to be. Yeah.
You don't? You don't
No.
think so? Okay.
No. 100%. Everyone's okay with you being here.
Okay.
They're quite focused. Yeah.
All right. Because I just.
Did you want
yeah.
did you want an apple? Did you want an apple? Mark Jameson in the back. He gave me an apple. I just this is funny. It's like,
They still do that? They still give
well, I didn't know
apples
if
to
it was a
teachers?
joke. I don't know. He gave me one and I was gonna eat it, but you must be hungry from coming down on the subway.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, for sure. I'll
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah.
That's what it was right there.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead.
Good.
Right. Sorry, guys. Just keep going. Keep going. Sorry about that.
Really crispy. Mm. What is this? Like a pink lady? Oh, it's usually got a tag on it. Yes, I was right. I was right. It's a pink lady.
That's good. That's good. Sorry, you want to keep it down a little bit. The noise to be because they're concentrating. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Okay.
I've got a new pen. Look at this.
Okay. Oh,
Pretty
that's
good,
great.
right? It's awesome. Look, it's got
Yeah.
the roller ball. Have you seen these? They're amazing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't all pens have roller balls now? I don't really know much about
No,
pens.
no, not all pens. That's what I'm saying. This is a rollerball pen.
Don't most pens have roller ball? I'm sorry. I thought
No,
almost
this
all
is
balls,
no. That's the
unless
thing.
it's a felt tip or
Yeah, felt tip, Sharpie, calligraphy pen. You know, all of the above. You know, I've used before.
Right.
But this has got an action that's like it rolls, like it totally
Sure.
rolls. It lives up to its name. It's a rollerball. You know.
That's fast. That's fascinating.
It is, and isn't it amazing
Gosh.
how, you know, like as a lawyer, you know, I'm kind of interested in that stuff. Well, not a lawyer yet, but, you know, I'm interested in that stuff when something says it does something and it actually does it.
Well, you would hope so, right? If not, you could
Yeah.
sue them.
Exactly. Have you
That's
sued
great.
anyone? Have you ever sued anyone?
Back when I was in legal practice, yeah, that's what my law firm did quite a bit. Yeah, we sued a lot of people that were negligent in various car accidents.
Negligent in but
Just one second.
like that's what caused the accident, or
Hey guys, I don't want to disturb anybody. I can see that I can see we've kind of disturbed a few people. Sorry about that. Yeah, but this is my partner's daughter, and she's going to be joining the law class next year. Is considering going to university here, so she's just kind of checking things out and seeing how
Hey,
you're doing.
guys.
So
just pretend I'm not here.
that's great.
Hello.
Right. That's a ballpoint pen. They just came out with those. Yeah.
No, rollerball.
Rollerball. Sorry.
Rollerball.
Yep. A rollerball. Yeah. The 20th century is
Mm.
quite quite a
It's upon
century.
us. Mm,
Right.
mm.
Yeah. So you're just coming back to it, right? Because you were born in, I think, yeah. I still, you know what? I still remember when you were born.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was
Was I
1955.
cute?
Eh, You
Was
were
I like
so
really
cute.
cute?
You were
Mm-hmm.
really cute. Yeah. So well,
Mm-hmm.
because I met your sorry guys. So I met your father in the father's lounge, right? When our wives were giving birth,
Oh,
and
wow. Was he smoking
the doctor
like a cigar? Like you know how they do, like they smoke the cigar. Did he smoke a cigar?
uh
Because Dad doesn't smoke. That
no,
would be
we
amazing.
weren't. No, no, no. They actually didn't want us smoking in that section of the hospital. Um, but so you came out, and you came out, and he came out with you in his arms, and I thought that you
Mhm.
were my daughter to start. and and I came up, and he and I came up at the same time because we both had the same doctor that was looking after our wives,
What a
giving
coincidence.
birth. Yeah,
Wow.
your aunt Emma. Or she's not really your
Yeah.
aunt, but your aunt Emma
Mm.
um, was
For all
she was
intents and
looking after
purposes,
her.
she's my aunt. I think
Well,
I
sure.
feel like I feel that she's an aunt person to me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it came out, and so 1955, and here we are.
Was I early or late or
Um, were
when I
you
came
early
out?
or
Was I,
late?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, you probably don't know. You probably didn't pay that much attention. I
I
mean, I'm
don't.
not
I
even
wouldn't know
your
that. No,
child. So, yeah.
I wouldn't.
That's a
I don't
really
know.
amazing coincidence. Yeah, wow.
Hmm.
Wow, same hospital.
Yeah.
You saw me.
Well,
You
that's
actually
great.
saw me before I was an adult. Wow, that
Hmm.
blows my mind.
Well, back then too. I mean, there were not a lot of uh, lawyers that are women. And so times are changing. It's the
Yeah.
'70s.
Yeah. For the better. Yeah, I think. Anyway. Yeah,
Sure, yeah. I mean,
definitely.
we definitely need as many people as we can in the law profession. You can make a lot of money at it, of course. And I fully believe in women's liberation. I am a feminist, and
Are you?
it takes a while to get used to. Yeah, sure, but
Oh,
um,
I thought you
yeah,
had
I
to be a
believe in
woman
equal
to
rights
be
for.
a feminist.
No, no,
Oh,
that's
okay.
sexist. No, you have to be
Ah,
a a person who believes in the equal rights of women, which is what I do. So don't let the fact that there aren't any
so
women taking the
someone's got
test
their hand
here.
up. Someone's got their hand up
Oh,
over there.
yeah, sorry, yeah, Jack. Okay, we'll be quieter. I'm sorry. Um, Jack, Jack, it's not appropriate to tell a woman to be quiet. So you're just gonna have to. This is the new world we're in. It's the '70s. Okay. All right. So just focus on what you need to do. Are you Are you
It's
going to tell a
okay.
judge that?
No. Don't, look, it's
That's my
fine. Just
ruling. That's my ruling. Okay?
don't cause any trouble. I don't like. It's fine. It's
Overruled.
fine.
I said overruled. He knows that I'm going to be grading it.
I know. Why would you do that? Like, just be like that. It's a bit upsetting, to be honest. Like,
Jack, I just want you to see your impact that you've made here, okay? She's not a girl. She is not a girl. She is a woman. Okay?
I'll
She
be
is
fine.
22 years old. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I just thought I'd finish the apple. I might as well.
Okay. I want you to enjoy the apple, and um,
Why are people so mean?
I don't know. But I got to tell you, I wanted you to see some of this and how people can be. So far, it's only Jack that's speaking up and being a jerk and showing you how tough the legal profession can be. But I got to admit that Jack is going to fit right in with the legal profession. He's going to be a hell of a lawyer. He actually will. Not because he's sexist, but
It's all right. Like Jermaine Greer said, he's probably got a small penis, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Wait, what?
He's probably
Who
got
said,
bigger.
what'd you say?
Jermaine Greer. She's like a feminist. She's like the most famous Australian feminist.
Said that he personally has a small.
Well, just men
Remember?
in general that say quiet to a woman, it's usually because they've got a micro penis. So, I mean, I feel sorry for him, really. Like when you think of it in those terms.
Sorry, just to be clear, in a court of law, if you're going to be making an accusation, you definitely want to know the answer to that accusation before you make that accusation.
I don't think
Does
so.
that
I
make
think
sense?
you can.
You want to know that it's
No,
true.
I think you can intuit these things. Like I think you can. I really do.
Sure,
Like
so
Jermaine Greer says
I-
that all the time. You can intuit that stuff. You know, it's kind
and
of
you can.
obvious.
And you can. You can. I'm just saying that in a court of law, I'm just giving you an early tip.
Okay.
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 That you don't want to do that, because then if the word gets out, that person can then sue you for defamation, and then you get
Oh,
into a
suing,
whole
you know
legal
about that.
quagmire.
You know about suing because you've the car crash thing, or car accident thing. You know about suing,
Sure.
Okay.
Liability, yes.
right? And so, what is he suing me for? Like that I said the truth.
Oh, Jack would be Jack, we're not saying it's true, okay? I know you can hear us. We're not saying it's true. You're not
Sorry,
you're not
Jack. I
gonna
feel
sue
sorry
us.
for you. I do.
You're not
I
gonna
really
no,
do.
no. You're not gonna sue her, okay?
No, I do. I feel sorry for you, Jack. I do.
No.
Totally.
Okay, just people
You
can
and
feel sorry,
this.
but there's not a legal. You don't want to do
I
that,
feel-
Jack. Jack, just remember that I have final say.
Just
if
showing
you are
more
a
and
lawyer
more,
or
Jack.
not.
Showing more and more. The micro. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, no, come back. She didn't mean it. Just come back. Just
Well, that told him.
okay.
Yeah.
So he is almost certainly going to the dean's
That
office
was
right now,
Oh, I thought he was just leaving.
and the dean decides not only whether I work here or not, but he decides whether you get in.
Okay.
And
Maybe
the
I
dean
went a
is
bit
not as
far.
feminist as I am. So
Should I go? Should I follow him? I'll tell him.
no.
I'm
no,
sorry.
you
I
shouldn't
can't
follow
prove that
him.
it's a micro penis.
Uh,
I mean, I could ask
at
him
this
to
point-
pull his pants down, and I could. Maybe he does. Maybe he does, and then maybe it's true, right?
Hello there, Dean Withers. Hi. Yes. Welcome.
Hi, Dean.
Yeah. Everything is going well. This is my
Really,
niece, so
really
please
well.
introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself to Dean Withers.
Yeah, Eliza. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, I would not say that that's what happened. Mark, can you come up here?
That's conjecture. That's
Um,
not. Yeah.
No, Eliza, it's not conjecture.
Uh,
Mark, you've been struggling a little bit in this class, but I do have strong beliefs in your observational skills, and I would say that Jack here is somebody who struggles with his own bias, and I don't think that's going to serve him as a lawyer, and I don't think it serves him here. So, Mark, as Eliza gives her own testimony, please back up what she's saying if you believe that it's true, or deny it if it's not. Let's be objective here, Mark. Eliza, please tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay, so I may have not brought forth certain evidence. I have seen Jack's penis. We have been in a short but fairly pleasant relationship, and it is, I can confirm,
I'm going to put that forward to the jury. Well, everybody who's watching now.
Okay, Mark, you can sit down. I'm assuming you didn't see any of this. Okay, great. And thank you again for the apple.
Jack's just got sour grapes. He's got sour grapes because he couldn't pleasure me the way that he wanted to. And I'm a feminist, so like I can want pleasure. I can have pleasure. It's totally up to me. Okay? Like that's my prerogative as a feminist, as a 22-year-old Australian lawyer feminist. Okay? It is my prerogative to be in charge of my own pleasure. And if somebody doesn't have the equipment,
taking your test,
okay, to do that, then I don't think that it should be me here on the stand, okay, who is under investigation when all I am saying to you is nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Dean Withers, I would say that
Just saying.
Eliza has rested her case, and Jack, you don't care to cross-examine?
He's not going to. He knows the truth.
Let the record show Jack has gone back to his seat and started taking his test again in silence.
And the truth shall set me free.
Okay, and everyone's still taking their test?
Oh, sorry.
So we are. Dean Withers, thank you for your attentiveness to this matter and your dedication to justice.
I'm sorry about that. I just, if I see an injustice, I've got to speak up. Is his name really Dean?
As much progress that has been made over the years,
I'm just asking.
We still go by our official titles. His name is not Dean. His first name is actually irrelevant to you and me because we respect his title.
I don't know about that.
He is the Dean. I
don't know.
And we will address him as such.
Isn't that kind of putting a chasm between us? Like, isn't that sort of like a hierarchy thing that shouldn't really... I mean, I got into law. Well, I'm partly into law so far, but I got into law because everyone's equal.
Sure.
No?
Yes. Okay. Eliza, this form is standard that Dean Withers just brought you here. This is just an incident report saying what happened and how it was decided in your favor. So if you could fill this out, thank you, Dean Withers. I really appreciate it.
Wow, this seems serious.
Yeah, well, he's just going to stand here until you fill that out. I guess that's
okay. Oh my God, I've got the rollerball.
Justice.
I can sign. Yeah, fantastic.
Right.
Cool.
Good.
He's going to wait.
Good.
Because I mean, really, I should take this home, read it over. Like this is.
Please address him directly rather than me.
Dean, surely I should just read this and read it.
Dean Withers. Dean Withers. We don't just say Dean.
Mr. Withers,
it's Dean. It's Dean Withers. Sorry. Our apologies, as she is new. It's actually not because she's a woman. I don't think she likes to be called.
Oh my God! Dean, did you just say that because I'm a woman that I'm not understanding something?
Dean Withers. It's not his. That's not your first name, obviously. There's just misunderstanding here. I'm a feminist.
So stupid. Why would you call yourself Dean if that's not your name? That's just so ridiculous. I can't even believe this pomp and ceremony for all of this. Who cares? Do I not bleed? Do I not shit? Do I not die? And so do you, Dean, whether or not you want to admit that or not.
I'm
sorry, guys.
I'm taking the test. Just a little bit. Okay. Just okay. Another 7 minutes or so for the test. Okay. A bonus minute. Bonus minute. You get a bonus minute.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Right. So, Dean Withers, I apologize.
I'm not apologizing, Dean. Okay, I'm apologizing to them.
Dean
okay,
Withers,
because they should have quiet right now. Okay, they should have quiet. And you coming in here and starting this argument with me, Dean, is just like unbelievable. And under the guise of my X chromosome, are you serious right now?
I'm angry. I don't think she's accusing you of being a sexist.
I am.
Eliza,
Dean, I am. Okay. You want me to go? You want me to go? You want me to go?
Okay.
That's honestly that's oh wow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dean Withers. Fine. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm standing up for Eliza, not because she is a niece, but because I have a dedication to feminism, and feminism is the future.
Mm-hmm.
This is 1970. Mm-hmm. Sorry, this is 1977, and there's going to be some changes in this country, and therefore in my classroom. So I'm
yes,
you
Dane.
know, it is uncomfortable behavior from Eliza. It is the edge of comfort where we most grow.
Do you know what's uncomfortable, Dean? A bra. Okay, do you know what's uncomfortable? Bleeding from your nether regions. Okay? And if you haven't had any of those type things, I don't think you can stand there in your weird hat, okay, and say to me anything. Say to me anything, okay, to do with being behind an 8-ball.
Yes.
Okay, that's a metaphor.
Okay, all right. If that's how you feel, Dean Withers, then I understand. I've made my choice and I respect your decision.
No, you can't fire him. You can't get rid of him.
Immediately.
You can't get rid of him. Okay? If you've got a beef with me, okay, let's take it outside, Dean. Okay? You want to take it outside? Don't get him involved.
Just the student. Just the students are.
That's it. That's it. Okay?
I apologize.
I'm not standing.
I've enjoyed being your professor all the time. Please take all that I have taught you and bring it forth to. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Okay. So
don't you
and
let him
Jack,
leave.
I'm gonna have
Dean,
a word with you.
Don't you let him leave. This is not
fair. I did not know
fair.
you were dating my niece.
This is not.
Thank you for
fair.
the apple, Mike. And excuse me. I'm just gonna pack my briefcase and a few of my things. Eliza, if you could just step aside, I'm just gonna look in here. Take.
This is not right, Dean. You can't. What? Because you can't fire me, you're going to fire him. That's really what this is about, isn't it? You had some kind of overbearing mother. I mean, that's what's really going on here. You just can't take the fact that there's a strong woman here in law and that women are going to be in charge and women are going to rule the world. That's what you can't take, isn't it, Dean? That's what's really going on here. And you take it out on this poor, weak specimen of a man. I mean, honestly, this is just outrageous. Outrageous. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? In solidarity, okay, I would leave too, but I'm not going to, okay, because I'm going to stand up for women's rights and that women can be powerful, okay? Okay.
Dean Withers, I recommend that you do not bring up Emma right now. She is my wife. She does not stand above me. I stand next to. She is very serious about this feminist shit. Okay? And I don't do what she tells me to do. I don't care what you heard down at the Honors Man Club.
Dean, even if he did do what she tells him to do, who cares?
Who cares? we order each other around. I'm a feminist. She tells me what to do. I tell her what I
He
did
is
tell
a
her what to
feminist.
do.
He told me he's a feminist.
she-
He's 100% a
And
feminist.
she said that the first 15 years of our relationship where I told her what to do, I have to do what she says for the next 15 years. Yes, okay, I have to leave the house. All right. I would have to move out, but it is my choice to stay. Just like it is my choice to be fired right now.
I don't even want to hear. I'm going to just check on the students and make sure they're okay. Okay. That's
just-
what I'm going to do since you're firing him.
Yeah. See, that's so a woman can both care for people and she can be a hell of a lawyer. She just beat the pants off of Jack because she couldn't beat anything else off of him. Just want to say carpe diem to all the students here. If anyone studies humanities, and when women come around, you respect them. Or guys, let me tell you, you'll be in deep problems. Excuse me, Eliza. Dean Withers probably will call the police at some point just to let you know to pull you out.
You know what? It's been an honor being an equal with you.
This is progress, right?
Yes, of course. You'll get another job. I mean, you're amazing. You inspired me to go into law. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
I'm going home, and I'm sure Emma will understand.
Say hi to from me. Hope you're happy with what you've done. A good man. A good man sacrificed. Like a body just discarded away in a revolution. But if that's what it's going to take to let the X chromosome be as important as the Y chromosome, well, I'm sure that he just threw his body onto the bomb for me to make sure I get out alive, to make sure that we are all equal. Thank you, Professor Daniel. Okay, guys, that's it. Time's up. Time's up. I'm just going to take my apple in my hand. I'm sure the dean will sort you out. It's not my job.
And slow, long fade to black.
Oh, classic. There you go. It's almost like we were there at the dawn of feminism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Classic.
So, in addition to being the best improv scene you've ever seen, folks, you might be wondering how it happened. And I think it happened because of the rollerball pen, which I interpreted to be a ballpoint pen, which, interestingly enough, has not always existed, and must have started existing at some point. And I know from having a father who is a lawyer that they actually use felt tip pens all the time.
Really?
Yeah, and the blue and the red, and sometimes the black, and they wrote on this big yellow legal paper, sometimes white. And so
Right.
I thought, okay, so she's introducing this pen. It's like a change, like it's a new dawn, a new era.
Revolution in pens and other
Yeah,
things. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so because she was acting like that kind of pen was new, to me, it said, okay, it's the year that those things were new. Now, I don't know when they were actually new, but they had to be new after the 50s. And
That's
so you just
funny.
have to decide
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when
Just take
those things
license
are
with it.
invented.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm going to do
Artistic
invention.
license.
I'll say like
Roller
first
ball, not ballpoint.
mass. I'm going to say ballpoint because that's how I interpreted it.
Okay, okay.
Produced first mass-produced ballpoint pen. Looking it up right now, and that would be drum roll, please. That would be okay. There's a patent, but when did it actually come? No, I'm gonna say like when was it common? Because it's saying like 1888 was like the first
What?
one.
Come
But like
on.
no,
No
yeah, I
way.
know. So Bic came out with it in 1950.
Okay,
19
cool.
so
Now
oh
remember,
so
we're in Australia,
oh
so we're behind everybody
right, you're in Australia.
else. We
Everything
wouldn't have got it
right.
straight.
So
We
it
wouldn't have
says
got it straight away. Yeah.
that's right. It says 1960s ballpoint pens largely replaced fountain pens for everyday writing.
That's the one I
So
forgot. I said calligraphy pen. I guess it's the same thing. It's a fountain
no,
pen.
yeah, sure. So
Yeah.
anyway, so we just had to do some real quick math there, and like, all right, so if this is true, what else is true? And the fact that she's a
Yes.
female, the fact that it's a law office, and there probably weren't a lot of women, and I already said because I had to pin down like when I had to reverse engineer when she was born to say
Yeah.
what year this was. So I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
1955. It should have been like 1945 or 1935 or something like that, but we don't know that in the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
and so anyway, there's that. What was
Yeah.
start us off, Lindsay, with your initial thoughts here and on your process?
Yeah, it was cool. I liked because I didn't know anything about what was going on. All I knew was I saw the space and there was like desks and shit. And then I just came in and I thought, I'm late. That's it. I don't know who I am or what the situation is or whatever. I'm late. And then I noticed that I was that I was being all loud, like and making like a big deal about being late, but saying, "Oh, don't mind me," whatever. So then that's my character logic is that I'm gonna pretend like I'm not like disturbing anyone, but I'm just gonna disturb people like all the time,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
whether it be like the apple or the pen or the dean or it was so hard for me not to laugh when I said it. Why is that his real name, Dean or whatever? Like, because it's ridiculous. Like, so it's just like this character that's like, she has these moments of kind of brilliance where you think that she's kind of smart, but really she's not. Like, it's just
Yeah.
this weird sort of like shit that she should know, like the Dean thing. It's kind of
Yeah.
like she doesn't, but then she's able to kind of do pseudo lawyer speak when she talks about, Jack and we were together and it's evidence and da 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 da. So it's just this kind of like interesting character. And you kind of know that, like she reveals in the end that, it was really him that made her go into law in the first place. And then there's this double edged sword of he's actually been the one to, through getting her in, got himself fired as well. So
Mm-hmm.
there's this kind of like interesting, like, so you're a feminist, you're helping women, and they just like push you out the door, like somehow you get out ousted, sort of thing. And then as well, like going from this sort of don't mind me to okay, Dean, you fucked it. I'm going to take over the class now. Like this is like I can't just take over the class, but I just decide to do that as well. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just this kind of weird sort of I'm just entitled, basically. Like I'm entitled and I should be equal. But within that equality, I should still be sort of above that again. Like I'm above hierarchy, I'm above all of that stuff. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. And there was quite a few times it was very hard for me not to laugh. It was
That's always a good. That's always a
you'll
good
see
place
me
to be.
break a couple of times in it. because it
Yeah,
was just
especially especially if it's hard like not to laugh at your own thing, which some people might be like, well, oh, that's
no,
a
but it was
big and
you
common
though
rule,
as
laughing at
well.
your own
Like
thing.
no, no, it was me laughing my own thing, but it was also because of the way you were reacting to it, and it was
Uh-huh.
just like, yeah, it was really good. Like you played like a seriously nice guy, like
Mm-hmm.
a proper nice guy, like a proper nice
Mm-hmm.
guy, not even trying to be a nice guy,
Mm-hmm.
but just a proper nice guy, you know.
Mm. Yeah, and it's interesting. I at some point I felt like, why is he being this nice? Because I think it's not just enough, at least for me and my interest, my audience depth of wanting to understand and to reveal and all that stuff, to just be nice for nice sake. So why would I be so nice just to let my second career be thrown in the toilet? Why did I invite her? I probably knew that she was a bit of a wrecking ball, right?
Mm.
Why would I invite her to be here? And so I
Well, I feel like it's
kind of
got to do with
discovering
your
that.
overbearing wife because that was mentioned. And then this is something like she wouldn't like you not to have that job. It kind of was inferred.
At the
So,
end. So
so
so that's so
yeah,
that's why I brought that up. Where it's like, all
yeah,
right, why is this? And say like,
yeah,
maybe he's just because if he's just a legitimate person who legitimately believes that women should have equal rights, that's like a good thing, and it might have been rare in that time.
mm,
But it's almost like a little bit too pure for comedy improv. It's just like that's the way things are. And I actually see a lot of improv where it's like women are equal, treat everyone the same, and like giving lessons that like we learned in the 80s, like, oh, we shouldn't discriminate against people that have HIV, like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
a lesson that's like 30 or 40 years old, but is
mm,
given now to audiences as some kind of big revelation. Whereas I feel it's more fun to discover new angles of what might motivate somebody, or
yes,
slash those down and pop them up,
yeah,
or yeah, kind of dig in deeper as to what people's motivations really are behind their ostensibly pure
mm-hmm, yeah,
rationales. And
yes,
so I guess, whether it's a good thing or a sexist thing on my part, I don't know. I just decided that this character, it wasn't okay for him just to be pure for pure sake. And there's more satisfaction that comes, like maybe he has another motivation. And this one was the wife.
yeah,
Being afraid of her, well, not
yeah,
even being afraid of her, but just not being able to, maybe being like a good person, but just getting caught up in the
yeah,
discombobulating changing times and not knowing what his place
yes,
was.
yeah,
And
100%,
so
100%, yeah, yeah,
right, so instead of
yeah,
having an equal relationship with his wife from that point forward, once he realized that feminism is a good thing,
mm,
instead he chose to say, oh, okay, I was the dominant one for 15 years. She will be the dominant one for 15 years, and then we're even. So it's
yeah,
a dumber, stupider way of trying to be equal and failing. I want my characters to fail.
yeah,
Very.
yeah, 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 totally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of the time, when people are sort of virtue signaling and stuff like that, it's got more to do with their status. I mean, there is no higher status than moral high status. So people,
Mm.
because everybody has a need for status, but if they're the one who's advocating for people, suddenly their moral high status goes very, very high. So you've always got to wonder what the true reason is beneath why
Mm-hmm.
people get so full on about like advocacy and stuff. Because we're
Mm-hmm.
humans. We've got foibles. You know what I mean? We can't get away from
Mm-hmm.
that need for status. That's something. And your
Yeah.
character, was so nice to everyone, to the dean, to me, to the students, like just trying to be nice to everybody. And
Mm-hmm.
in doing that, you kind of equalize your status. You don't have status. Whereas you got
Mm-hmm.
to sort of carpe diem and sort of walk out at the end and have that moral high ground and all that sort of stuff, and then that
It was
raises your
still pretty low
status, right?
status. It was like maybe a little bit, but he was still leaving sheepishly, like he was trying to keep his head high, but it wasn't going to stay very high. Like he
Yeah,
was just doing what he was told.
that's funny.
So, so then that was, yeah. That was fun. But it did take, the beginning took a long time to kind of find what's the interesting thing that's going on here.
Maybe. I mean, and I really want people to be aware of this. When you're on stage, it's going slow. So when you watch it back, it's usually a lot faster than you remember it, because on stage, there's this weird vortex that happens where you think is really dragging and it's going slow, but for the audience, it's going fast. This is the first time they've ever seen it. So I'm going to reserve judgment about how slow it was until I watch it back, because very often it does feel like it's slower than it actually is. It's a really interesting, magical thing that happens.
Okay, I'll look forward to seeing how I feel on Watchback. The thing that whenever I feel that way, I try to tell myself something that I would tell my students, which is that, okay, you're probably just missing what's already here. And what's already here is enough. So just look deeper at what's already happening here. And whatever you do, don't try to invent it. Just go with what you see is happening and go down that route. And I think it ended up being like your inappropriateness and I don't, or the ballpoint pen, and like that said more. So just by platforming, which is a Johnstonian term for just saying more and living more about how we know each other, what our world is, what our relationship is, things will come out, the way that I met you was from the birth and all that.
There was a moment there too where I thought maybe you were like putting out an offer that I actually was your daughter as well, but that never eventuated. So it was kind of like, okay, just let that go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to say it was the 50s and times have changed, And look how you're here now. You were such a little girl, at that time. It's kind of funny, how some of this relates to parallels. Like I remember being in my father's law office when my niece was born, and she was born so premature that like there was a good, I don't know, people like a 50-50 chance she wasn't going to make it. And so we're all like, how do we treat this? How do we celebrate it up? Well, that niece is like picking me up from the airport in a couple of days when I get back to the United States,
Yeah.
So, and she's, she must be beyond 22 now. My gosh, I don't know. Maybe she's in her late 20s or something like that. I don't know. But I was an adult at the time. She's much younger than I am. And so you do have these reflective moments, particularly when you're in the legal offices, about young people and how they can be. And she's definitely a feminist in that, in her work, and she is a stage choreographer, not a stage, consent choreographer for stage and film.
Oh yeah. Cool.
So yeah, intimacy choreographer. So anyway, so so I think there was this one, and I think I said this about another video that we did, and I want everyone to look at it if you are still watching now, called Tank, that was just put up a couple of days ago as of this recording, where I felt like, okay, this definitely isn't going up, like Lindsay and I are not going to put this one up online.
I told you we would.
And it turned out to be one of my favorite. And I don't think this is, I love you, Lindsay, but I don't think this is one of my favorite. But there's still lots of learning to have done and lots of fun, lots of exploration. And and we we did the thing again where we talked about other characters being here.
Yeah, but we didn't become them as well. We didn't become them. Yeah.
And I feel like once you do that for a while and establish that you haven't become them, or even starting to play a game where we would just act like we just heard what the other one said, it becomes kind of I don't know how to say this, but like the language of our show that we're having right now, right? Or the full experience and the full of this particular show is that we say, what? You said I was just fired? What's that? Yeah. You're holding a gun in my face? Like you're living that kind of...
Yeah. And be aware, some people don't like that at all. Like some improv places don't like you having someone that you're talking to where you can't hear the other side of the conversation. I don't mind it. I'm fine with it. But people have varying degrees about that. Like teachers, like improv teachers and that. yeah. Even like if you do a monologue, but you're having a conversation, but you never see that other person. Some people don't like it. Like some people don't rate it. For me, I think it's a great device, and we worked this out last time. I think the last one we did. Yeah, guys. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, that was crazy.
Ben
Yeah,
kills someone. Yeah. So
always. That was
yeah.
a
Political
political.
one.
What would we
Um,
call it? Like a political thriller. Yeah,
yeah, hey, that's good. Political thriller. But again, that thing where we're talking to someone, they're off camera. And so what we realized in our discussion of that one was that it helps us come together as a we against someone else. Whereas if we become that other character, it's a bit more fragmented and we don't have a united front against the unseen or whatever it is. So it's another way to do it. You can become that antagonist or whatever, but it's a little bit more fragmented, and it sometimes leads to you being the antagonist and then one of the couple siding with the antagonist. But usually if the antagonist is outside, it seems to be that we unite together against this sort of common unseen force. So it's an interesting
yeah,
device, I think.
yeah. And that's the kind of thing that we learn. I guess we can wrap it up here in a minute or so. But this is why we're always trying to improve and learn, not only as individuals, but this art form is very new. The kind of long form that we're attempting right here has really only been developed like since the early 70s, and we are progressing the art form by doing a scene and by evaluating it and by spreading it with you. So we're doing our part to progress the art form, and we'd love you to do your part by progressing your art form wherever you're at, by learning new things and spreading what it is that you learned. I just thought that it was so fun to learn these kinds of things with Lindsay. And in this last one, I learned just to, even though you're only doing a monoscene, and it might be like 3 or 4 minutes in and like nothing is happening, just stick with it, look for what you might be missing. And I guess I always knew that and I've taught that, but it's, it more by experiencing it more and being in that place of, oh God, there's people on YouTube watching this and nothing's happening. And so, and
Yeah.
there is light at the other end of that tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I remember thinking, I think last week I was teaching an advanced Harold, and I just had this moment, just this one moment while I was watching the students doing this amazing thing. And it just really like sunk on me. Like, this is amazing. Like, what we do as improvisers is brave, magic, and amazing. And it's kind of like, I think sometimes we underestimate like that we are actually alchemists, like creating something from nothing. So yeah, I think it's really cool to be able to sit, and if you can reflect on it and talk about it, you're kind of honoring that as well, honoring that process. So that's partly what I love about what we do too, that we care enough about it to be able to talk about it and reflect on it and look behind the magic. So yeah, I think I love it. It's super fun.
Yeah. And I just want to say at the very end here, doesn't cap it nicely, but what you were saying before about some people really don't like the idea of talking to a character that you're not playing, I'd say that I am quite hesitant to say that having a tool is something you should throw away. Like, never use a tool because somebody at some theater doesn't like it. I
Yeah,
have more
100%.
vulgarities and anger and perhaps murder to act on those people that have that opinion. But I'm going to hold that back because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, I can attest to that. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
All right. Okay.
all right.
That's it. I feel like we've rounded it out. So yeah, I think that's an important point, guys. Like, and it is an important point. Like last night I taught a format that I don't like. And I think it's important as improvisers, that's the difference between us and a normal person, is we see something we don't like and we lean in. So,
and learn more.
so
Yeah.
even if you don't like it, try it. You know what I mean?
So try lots of things that you don't like.
Try
All
it.
push, don't do things you think are unsafe, but definitely do things that you think are uncomfortable and survivable. And let us
Yes.
know how it goes in the comments. We are the Improvisers as of today.
Yes. Okay, guys. Be good or be lucky.
Improve.
So,
See you soon.
improve.
Bye.
Yeah, that's our thing. Improve. Like and subscribe.
Improve. Like and subscribe.
Okay, so